guys, Max here from slurv.com to bring you GPP stack knowledge for today's Monday slate. So today we have a 9-game night slate with some interesting pitching and hitting options. We have 3 aces on the mound in Kershaw, Strasburg, and Bumgarner, so we can eliminate some offenses right away, which always helps in my opinion. All right, let's jump right in. So the puzzle for today is to find enough cheap hitting options to pair with the high upside pitchers. So I'm going to suggest some cheap and not so cheap stacks. The first is Detroit. I think they make a very interesting contrarian stack today. I think they will fly a bit under the radar against Nate Carnes. Carnes isn't a bad pitcher, but there are 4 guys in the Tigers that absolutely crush the curveball-fastball combo that Carnes has. He has also proven to be a little bit blown up / homer prone during his career, so we like that as well. So Kinsler, Maben, Miggy, and Castellanos are the preferred stack here. I think if you want to go 5-man stack, I would add Upton here. Upton and Victor are very bad versus the curveball. However, they're not so bad versus the fastball. So I think you can add those guys and just hope that they can lay off the curveball and hit the fastball instead. On the other side, I do expect Seattle to be pretty popular versus Pelfrey today. Pelfrey rarely blows up, so I don't love stacking against him. And I think the Mariners are going to be a little too high owned to just take one-offs also, unless they're cheap one-offs. I mean, Mariners do have a top 5 offense versus right-handed pitching. So I do expect them to put up some runs today. I'm just not sure they're going to pay off their high salaries. I want to like San Francisco today, and I expect them to also go under-owned versus Locke in Pittsburgh. He only gives up a 320 WOBA versus lefties, though, and San Francisco plays a bunch of lefties. So I think here I would rather fade San Francisco if they put up like 4 lefties and maybe even play Locke. I know that sounds crazy, but we really need to save it pitching today. He still gets lit up by righties, though. So if San Francisco has like 5 or 6 right-handed batters here, somehow I would like to play some of them. Baltimore is really good versus fastball-heavy left-handers, and Derek Holland is a fastball-heavy left-hander. So he's also not very good at pitching, so that is a plus in the Baltimore column, as well as the fact that they're going to play in, like 95-degree heat in Texas. So I expect them to put up a bunch of runs today. So I do like the Baltimore stack today. Again, they're not as expensive as other stacks here. So I think they will make for a good option. We also have Drew Smyly facing the Indians tonight. Last week, Smyly struck out about 1 million Mariners en route to an awesome start, and I expected him to be extremely popular today. But then I saw that the Cleveland total is up 0.7 runs and now sits at a very hefty 4.8 runs according to Vegas. I'm not sure I'm as bullish on the Indians as Vegas is. I don't know. Maybe they think that Cleveland finally winning a title is going to propel the Indians to be a good team this year, but I highly doubt it. Anyway, to me, this is an interesting merge of 2 recency bias ownership boosts and Vegas line movement ownership boosts for Smyly or against Smyly. So I think I'm going to lean on the fact that everybody's going to see Smyly striking out a bunch of guys in his last start, and the fact that he's facing Cleveland today and roster him. So I think Cleveland makes for an interesting under-owned stack, if you want to go with Vegas here. Last but not least, I want to mention the White Sox. They don't have much of a sample size versus knuckleballers, but Stephen Wright is not nearly as good as he has shown in the last couple months. Yes, his knuckleball is awesome, but his Sierra sits about 2 runs higher than his ERA. So I expect some regression here at some point. Again, he's a knuckleballer, so who knows when that regression will come. I mean, he can go full R.A. Dickey and win Cy Young with these numbers, so who knows. But I do expect them to be under-owned today, and in the small sample size, Melky Cabrera and Jose Abreu really crushed the knuckleball. So if you want to take a flyer on those two plus a couple more guys from the White Sox, I really wouldn't blame you because you can put in two really high upside pitchers. All right, guys. Anyway, we're going to have a lot more in-depth analysis and discussion tonight in our expert chat. So if you like money, I suggest you stop by, and we will give you some really good options for the slate. All right, good luck, and I hope to see you all later. Peace.